Welcome to the Kobe Bryant Film Room. Welcome to the Kobe era, a series that I do about the best players in Kobe's era. This episode is going to be starring no other than Dwight Howard, y'all. Dwight Howard was a beast, a force, on the offensive end and on the defensive end, right? But mostly he was considered one of the best defenders during that time, right? Mostly he was known and renowned for his incredible defense, shot blocking ability, and his rebounding, y'all. So let's get into it.
That's three possessions away from getting back in the game. Mike, can they get a good look at the
He's a bully. So Dwight got a lot of comparisons to Shaq as we kick that shit off, right? Let's go.
Brandon Bass picked up another foul. He has an impressive dunk here.
Decided because Steve Nash at some point is not going to be able to. That's a great talent.
So Dwight was so strong, man. His upper body strength was ridiculous, bro. He came out of high school as well. Dwight Howard was cold. I mean, he was nasty. One of my favorite players during that time just was running people over. Just destroying dudes, man. He had a Shaq-like impact back then, right? Not exactly Shaq, but close to it, right? He was hands down the best center in the league during that time, right? Very explosive athlete.
This Brooks. Next feet is the interior defense, but you will go back and see.
Dwight was running through niggas, y'all.
Dwight Howard.
He was running through niggas.
And they certainly should have been called. No question about that. His strength works against him in that department. I believe you wouldn't have had five, sure. I would. Howard!
Yeah.
Beautiful pass from Richardson. Doubles. Howard steps out.
And don't get it twisted, because you see him hitting that mid-range jumper. Don't get it twisted. He didn't do that shit too often. For those who didn't watch him, but Hedo Turkoglu, that Magic team, the 09-010, the one that went to the finals, they were a good team, y'all. They were a good team. Well, no, was it 08-09? Yeah, I think it was 08-09. They were a good team, y'all. They beat the Cavs on the way to the finals. They just lost against Bean. But, I mean, you had Jameer Nelson, all-star. Hedo Turkoglu was the leading scorer. Dwight Howard, all-star. Rashard Lewis, all-star. His team was stacked with really good players.
To half a dozen.
Man.
Phoenix is 1 for 10 from downtown. Nice move for you. That's why Howard doesn't get his fair share, because his number one strength as he backs in the shot.
We need you to do the little things for us to be successful.
Hey, if he hitting shit like that, you just gotta tip your hat. But he didn't do that often. I'm gonna repeat, do not let this footage fool you. These are highlights now.
That shot expected probably back in the early part of February. But it was interesting to listen as
Jump
Dwight
There's Nelson. Howard with the flip. Big blocking shot clock. Arias. For the first time with his Howard is there. Nelson's come back in for Orlando. Howard works on Shaq.
It was crazy. I think Dwight Howard, he still hasn't signed with the team, but I literally think this dude should have got signed by the Warriors, bro. Like, he still got it. He just won a championship not too long ago with the Lakers, and he was guarding Jokic, right? So the least the team can do is sign him just based on his defense on Jokic. Because he's able to have a big body. He's super strong, so you ain't moving him. And he can rebound. He can block shots and rebound. He knows defense. I don't get it, y'all. I don't get it.
That was a pretty shot.
I told him we're getting him the opportunities to shoot the ball, guys.
Yeah, you know what that is.
Nice pass by Turkoglu with the find. With Shaq defending. Dwight Howard.
Yeah. I remember this game. Him and Shaq were going at it, too.
On the same page. Howard against Glenn Davis. 24 for Dwight.
I'll say that Dwight Howard is 7 feet and Big Baby 6'1". That's too easy.
Howard has got got 26.
And Shaq don't like Dwight Howard because he feels like he stole his Superman theme or whatever the case may be. But I guess maybe this game and other games where they competed against each other, they were probably talking shit back and forth. So who knows? But Shaq don't like his ass. Every time Shaq gets a chance to say something bad, he do.
Manage your team. He's the backup point. Sometimes they play Nelson and Arenas together at the same time.
Hey, and you know he got that shit from Shaq. That shit right there, he can't say Shaq wasn't his favorite player. That shit right there, he got from Shaq.
Defender even touched him. You gotta put hands on Kevin Durant.
On top of the slip.
Some of that, you've got the Thunder shooting 54%. You gotta move your feet, put a body on something.
Christians is coming
on, especially coming
Y'all see how he establishes post position? Like he gets so deep, so close to the basket. It's like a layup.
Here is coming out. So I think really he has been as responsible as anybody with a nice
I was so happy when he came to the Lakers. He just ain't come healthy, man. If he would have been healthy, bro, we could have passed the torch to him.
Against JJ Redick. And look at the spin here. Like Dwight Howard, what it takes to win games, but mainly at home, they get it done.
Howard inside. Howard. It's a lot of length. Counted for two.
Down to our big fella.
That
He can get his and one.
Clock down to 10. A bucket out. They'll send somebody else. This time they just leave go Bob. Howard.
Yeah.
Will have the ball to start this and the fourth quarter.
Look at that. Look at the position.
Deep inside, Howard. First catch. First basket facing. How do you know this? No double team.
Drop step.
Howard inside. A bang and a bucket. For Dwight. Now this is the part of his game which is he didn't have body contact that time with the head of Patrol. Nelson gave up his body. Howard inside.
That's great.
Counted and a foul.
That's great, bro.
Good defense that time on Jameer Nelson for Orlando. Gilbert Arenas checked in.
I think Dwight was only like 6'11" too. 6'10", 6'11". He won't that tall like that.
For Jameer Nelson. Howard.
But he was a freak athlete, y'all. A super athlete.
Dwight Howard, 10 a game this year. Arenas. No. Howard. Clean up down the aisle. He's just too powerful. Ryan Anderson and Howard, who cannot be stopped. Right now he's banging on
Drop step.
Clear out, look out. Now that time, Howard gets away with an offensive foul. Free flow.
Yeah, that was definitely an offensive foul.
Now the long 23 points in 19 minutes. White goes quick on Powell, spins inside. You're seeing him at his ultimate best. Redick. Howard inside.
That nigga went to go get it. That nigga went to go get it, man. That nigga was a rebounding fucking monster, dog. He went to go get that shit.
Also the frustration.
Give me that.
Howard spinning inside. That's what you want to see. Get the defense and get out on the break. Right in. Howard fights inside. Foul by Smith. Count trouble. Inside to go to Howard. Nice. Right in the city.
Well, Tim will be here all night.
Look, drop step. And I like big men who play big too. I like big men who play big, not no soft big man, bro. Like you ain't gonna see a big man who play like Dwight Howard. You know what I'm saying? Well, Jokic plays big, but not big boy shit like this. Like niggas is falling down like bowling pins. This big boy shit. He's an old school. He's a throwback center, y'all. Dwight's a throwback center. Give me that shit.
That's a lot of hard work to get a shot off.
Oh, he's a baby.
That because of the presence.
Give me that.
They're going to steal the 2-on-1 team order.
Jay Rich.
Unbelievably hard
Cook.
fought.
Left hook.
Dwight Howard with the left-handed hook. Strong one against the Kings.
Give me that.
Fusion hook with the left hand.
He's the leader of this team.
I like a little sky hook.
Howard and Collins.
Running hook.
Howard, left hand, and one.
And I love when big men operate in the post, bro. Like back then, they dumped the ball inside. Now they don't really do that too much. But look at the post hooks. Now he wasn't known for like this great post game, but every now and then he'll show you he had a little bit in his game.
Energy at all. Howard, left hand, got it. Better only than the New York Knicks.
And the Knicks didn't disappoint tonight. As they got trashed.
Blown out by Boston. Howard again has scored 4 points. Orlando has 9. Howard.
Off the glass, good move.
Defending Howard, who spins and finishes on a pretty move. High pick and roll. Turtle driving, floater.
And Dwight was a top player in the league, man. He had to be like top 3 or 4.
That's a group. Jefferson shots badly. Powell not nearly as strong as Pachulia. He gets blocked out there.
From the free
Give me that. Give me that. Good move.
And it counts. And 6 games.
That's a good move.
In the third. Strong. Arenas.
Nice game here. Look at the alley-oop. Throwing it up there, knowing his big man is going to foul. We usually see that pass coming from Jameer Nelson.
Slam dunk contest winner as well, y'all. Superman cape flying from the free throw line. Yeah, y'all seen that.
And single coverage. Here comes the double. Howard able to score. Give it to Smith. Howard lays it home with 12:34 to go.
Get to the
Brooks
defense.
finding Warwick.
We play some both sides of the ball. Yeah,
He's always on the move. Right here, and he finds Christensen inside.
absolutely not. And Dwight would throw your shit to Africa. You go in there if you want to. Give me that shit. I think he won 3 Defensive Player of the Years in a row. I think. I'm doing all this by memory, y'all. I can't remember everything, but I think he won 3 in a row. It was dominant. One of the best defensive bigs ever. And he should have been top 75. That's bullshit.
Right here.
Obviously, with the blow. Touch on that one and he blocked it out of bounds.
Give me that shit.
But not having a larger lead, only led by 4 at the half. Howard gets these huge blocks. They only led by 4 the other night at the half after shooting 59.
Now, anything that the guards couldn't clean up, Jameer Nelson and those guys couldn't clean up on the wings, Dwight cleaned that shit. Once people got inside, he cleaned that shit up.
Lawson on the run.
Give me that shit.
For a volleyball spike.
Ty Lawson.
He gets caught falling asleep.
What happened to Ty Lawson, y'all?
There's
Give me that shit.
side block by Howard.
Give me that shit.
3 seconds. Crawford hands it off for rejected by Howard. Get a high percentage shot.
Give me that.
This into the floor. Johnson with a stutter step. Howard got a piece.
Okay, so I guess that's the end of that. But that's going to do it for this episode of the Kobe Bryant Film Room, the Kobe era, featuring Dwight Howard. This is Kobe Bryant Film Room, and I'm signing out.